Devops mock interview day 74. We already completed 73 mock interviews. So whoever watching this video on YouTube, if you want to check out, go and watch all previous mock interviews. And please like this video before starting so that we will get motivation to continue more mock interviews. Yeah, Praveen, can you please introduce yourself?
Sir, my name is Praveen. I completed my graduation from Nagpur University, and I'm currently working in a Simanda Technologies for first 3.5 years of experience. In my experience, we learn lots of tools like uh, configuration management tool, Ansible, version control tool, Git, uh, Terraform, infrastructure as a code tool, Terraform, and containerization tool, Docker and Kubernetes, along with the good hands-on experience with the AWS and its services. And in Linux, we know about I know about the SSH service, NFS, DSCP, Samba. That's all about me, sir.
Okay. Did I provide you a script?
No,
Okay, that's the reason your introduction is not up to
yeah,
the
yeah,
mark. No issues. Okay. Just attend two to three mock interviews. I will check. Then after accordingly, I will prepare a script because I need to
yeah,
check your slang. How was it?
yeah, sir. Sure.
Yeah. And one more thing, we are watching this video on YouTube. Please like this video, and if you want to upgrade your skill, if you are looking for training, definitely you can reach out to me via WhatsApp. On the new year, start your upskill in the new year. So from new year, we are starting a new batch. So if you are looking for training, ping me and enroll. Chetan, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sir, sure. But I have the that lengthy scripting thing, so is that okay?
Okay. I already provided you a script, right?
No, sir. I'm just waiting for it.
Okay. No issues. Go ahead. I will
All right.
provide you the script.
Yeah. Let me start over. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity for this interview. My name is Chris, and I'm a Bangalorean. Completed my BCA, having an overall experience of 11.2 years out of which 6.2 years into DevOps engineering. Initially, I started my career as a Linux administrator, and I transitioned, got an opportunity to work as a DevOps engineer role. I have also worked with multiple DevOps tools like Git, GitHub, for version control, and SonarQube and source code quality, SonarQube for the source code quality management. I've also used JFrog, Nexus, and other artifact repositories management tools. For building a package, I used to work with Maven. For creating CI/CD pipeline, I use Jenkins and GitLab. um, Docker and Kubernetes are the containerization technology I have worked with, and used Ansible for configuration management. I've also used Terraform as infrastructure as a code tool. In the terms of cloud service provider, I have especially worked with AWS Cloud Platform. In my previous project, my roles and responsibility includes like creating repositories, branches, teams, and providing different access levels to the teams based on their environment, like development, staging, and operations. I've also set quality gates and quality profiles and added rules for the project to check the health of the source code using the SonarQube. uh, I've also worked with Jenkins administration, installing like Jenkins on the multiple flavors of Linux, migrating from CentOS and created multiple types of jobs like freestyle, Maven spec jobs, and declarative pipeline scripts. I've also implemented backup and restore strategy in Jenkins. In terms of configuration management, I've written Ansible roles for development and patch management. I've also used Ansible playbook and installing packages and upgrading services from older version to the newer one. I've written Docker files to create custom Docker images and stored them in private Docker repositories. I've also worked with Docker networks and Docker volumes when containers are not running, and I troubleshoot them and fix the issues as soon as possible. In terms of Kubernetes, I've been involved in creating clusters using cubes and binaries, and working with multiple manifest files like deployment, config map, secrets, and daemon. I've also implemented deployment strategies like blue-green deployment techniques to control updates and deploy changes into production environment to avoid any downtime. In terms of infrastructure as code, I've written in Terraform templates and custom modules to provision infrastructure in AWS Cloud. This includes like creating VPC subnets, attaching internet gateway, NAT gateway, load balance, auto scaling, group policies, attaching EBS volume, EFS file systems, and managing IAM user activities. Yeah, that's it pretty much about myself. Thank you.
Yeah, Chetan, perfect,
Yeah, but
excellent.
that is too lengthy, right?
Yes, yes, I can understand. But whatever you started the flow
Okay.
and ended with the next level flow.
Okay.
Okay, and it is very interesting. It's not at all boring. You
Okay.
covered every tool,
Yeah.
but you don't need to explain in depth about
Yeah.
that particular tool.
Yeah. I
No
understand.
issues.
Yeah.
Once I provide the script, right, you will rock.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, sir. I will do it better.
I will share my screen. First question: how do you resolve a merge conflict?
Okay, how do I resolve? Okay, so once we get this merge conflict while merging the branches, the different branches, so then we have to observe what is the conflict that is being portrayed in the actually we use the vi editor to view what file is contradicting. I mean, which line of information is exactly matching with the two different files. So we manually edit them and keep whatever is required. Then we had to add them and again get to the staging, and then we do the commit again. So in this way, we can resolve this file conflict. In some certain cases, we may have to reach out to the developer to find what is the important information that needs to be staying with the file.
Praveen, if you want, definitely you to.
Yes, sure. So merge conflict occurs when two developer say in the same file changes get merge conflict in the same they have been work on same file, and they when they do merge the that time get we get a conflict error, and we need to error solve this error manually. We need to edit the open the file via vi or nano editor and resolve it manually. We need to delete head, and we not we need to kept in our file. We need to delete. Once they delete, we need to add them add file to the staging, then commit with the conflict messages with the proper investigate.
Perfect, perfect. Whatever you said, right, it was absolutely correct. But you are telling with less confidence.
Okay, sir.
So whatever you are telling, tell it confidently.
So, because I have not been enduring last 6 months. That's why.
No
Because I
issues.
get whenever I get interview, I in my stomach gets butterflies. I
Oh,
want to become fair.
yeah, you can take input from Chetan. So
Yeah,
he's
sure.
performing good.
Yeah,
Sure,
sure.
sir. I can definitely anytime. Praveen, you can reach out to me so we can discuss and learn together.
Yeah, Chetan, sure.
Yep.
Okay, how do you undo the last commit without losing the changes?
Without losing the changes, we can use the git reset soft. When we use the command git reset soft, this will not lose the previous information, so that we can just continue without losing uh, the data. We can just do the reset, undo the reset.
If you do reset, right, it will.
Oh no, no, not reset, revert. I'm sorry. Git revert hyphen soft will help us in getting the undo stage without losing the data.
Praveen, do you agree with?
No, sir. Git uses hyphen soft command will use to undo the last commit without changes.
Yeah, in revert there is no soft. Only in the
Re-
reset there is a
Okay.
revert,
soft.
revert, revert will create a new commit for do we undo the changes.
Yes.
So git reset hyphen soft is a
Soft. Yeah.
command that we use for this scenario, right?
Yeah. Right.
No.
Right.
No? Okay.
From staging area, if you want to get the changes from to the working tree, you will use git reset. But we are
Okay.
discussing about the commit.
Last commit. Okay. Yeah, that's right. How do you undo the last commit without losing the changes? Uh,
How do you recover a deleted branch?
Deleted branch. Oh, okay. Mm, I'm not sure with this, sir.
So how do you ensure sensitive files are not pushed to the repository?
We use a git git ignore file to maintain the sensitive files. So we can basically we use git ignore file to avoid any sensitive data that is getting pushed to the repository.
Shall I?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Shall I?
yes.
Yes, sir. We need to use .git ignore file to specify the specify the file we don't want to public them or push to in a public repository or in GitHub because we don't want to expose our credential. That's why we need to use .ignore file to prevent unnecessary tracking.
Okay, you both are telling you will use dot git ignore.
Yeah.
But how you will going to achieve it? You need to explain that. So
Okay, so for
in
example, we had to avoid any sensitive data that is there in the class file. Then we have to specify the dot class file in the git ignore file, so that when you try to push your push your file to the repository, then the class file will be hidden.
super. So that's what I'm expecting. You need to explain.
Yes, sure, sure.
How do you create a new branch and push it to remote?
Sure, sir. Yeah. How do you create a new
New
branch
branch?
and push it?
Yeah.
Okay, so to create a new branch, we use git branch and the branch name. So this will create the new branch and push it to the remote. Okay, push it to the remote is completely different. Again, we use this command saying git push origin and the git push origin and the URL.
Branch name.
so that, yeah, branch name and the URL, so that it gets pushed to the remote.
Praveen?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. So whenever we want to create a branch, we need to use command git branch and branch name. That will allow us to independently work on a new branch, because we never use develop branch or main branch for a new feature whenever we want to improve our new feature, like a login page. We want to edit it, some differences, whatever. So that time we need to create a new branch, and we need to add this branch to the remote repository. So that time we need to add that repository in our local system, git remote add origin and remote and this URL.
Super. Then after
Then after we need to push that git push origin, your remote
branch
repo
name.
URL, branch
No
name.
Branch
need,
name and the URL.
no need to give the repo URL. You already given, right? You already
Yeah,
configured.
sure. Branch name. Yeah.
So how do you swash commits
Um,
into one?
yes. Okay. For this, we get to we need to use the Git rebase interactive terminal. So this, when you try to get the interactive terminal of rebase, you get this option to squash, drop, delete, or edit your commits. So it gives you more options in the rebase interactive terminal. So when you use the squash commits, when you use the squash, then your commit, the current commit gets squashed and it gets combined to your previous commit.
Praveen?
Yes, sir. So whenever we want to squash the commit, we need to use command git rebase hyphen to interact with the in terminal. So then we need to rebase and squash commit. Whenever we run that command git rebase hyphen I, we need to interact to terminal. Then we need to pick, squash, revert. When we choose peak, I think so. I'm not confident about that. We need peak, and then we close the file, and then we got one option, and then pick that commit. We want to squash them, and then we save file. It will done squash.
Okay. Chetan, you said git rebase minus I. Then after what you will give?
Sir, git rebase hyphen I will get you the interactive terminal.
Okay. Then after what you will
So
give?
when you get Uh, see, in interactive terminal, you will have a lot of options to use and play with your commits. So
Okay.
you
Before
have
getting the
edit.
interactive, so git rebase
Okay.
minus I. That's it. By entering git rebase minus I, you will get into the interactive terminal.
No, sir.
No, sir.
We need to specify commit ID.
Yes, that's unit
Commit
automation,
ID.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I recognized right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy that you both are contributing for the mock interviews. Right? You can check the previous mock interviews in the YouTube channel. No one
sure.
was at least tried to participate and tried to answer the questions, but you are performing good. That means you are practicing and you are not wasting your time. So please
Yes, sir.
continue like
Yeah,
this. Definitely, it will help you a lot. And if you continue the same next 2 months, you will become an expert. And I'm damn sure you will easily crack a job.
Thank you, sir.
sure,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay, now I will move to the next question. How do you tag a specific commit and push the tag? Nothing but how you will create a tag and how you will push a tag.
Okay. How do you tag a specific commit? Okay. To create the tag, tag is nothing but a versioning a commit. Like if we wanted to create a tag, we use the command get tag with the version number. So for example, if it's b 1.01, so we can version the commit as a version number, and then we can use uh, git remote git remote origin push and the tag name. It will push the tag to the remote.
Praveen?
Yes, sir. So git tag is mark specific point in the repository, and we whenever we want to tag the commit hash, we need to use command like git tag and version whatever we want to do, like a 1.0, tag the current commit as a version 1.0, and and we want to push them in repository. That's why we use command git push origin and tag name to push the tag to the remote repository.
Okay.
That's it.
Is that correct, sir? What I said?
You need to use git push tag.
Git push tag. Okay.
Do you know what is the difference between git pull and git fetch?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I know. The difference between git pull and git fetch is nothing but git pull. When you use the command git pull, it will merge your uh, uh, outstanding in changes to your current repository. Git fetch will not merge. It will get stored. Um, I'm sorry, sir. I forgot that.
Praveen?
It will not merge to our current repository, local repository, but it will be stored in between somewhere, and then again, when we give the pull command, it will get merged again. The changes, what are the changes? That is,
Shall I try, sir?
Yes.
yeah, Praveen.
So Git pull fetches the changes from a remote repository and merge them into a current branch. Whereas Git fetch only fetches the changes without merging and allowing you to review the changes before merging.
Uh,
And we need to use and I would use Git fetch because we don't have because we don't know we have a file in our working directory. Whenever we pull there might be conflict, because
Yes.
that's why we first fetch the remote files and then review it and merge them.
Super. Git pull is equal to?
Git fetch and git merge.
Yes. How do you revert a specific commit? There are multiple 10 commits are there. I want to revert, right, a specific commit.
So
Using
we
commit ID, by
Sorry.
using a specific commit ID. No, no. We can use a uh, cherry pick command to revert the specific commit.
Super. You are right.
Yep. So thank you.
How do you handle large files in Git?
We can use the LFS to
Yes.
manage the large file. We have npm also, which can support us to manage the large file, where we don't have to work on the remote by using to manage the manage the space, we can just download them, and by using the LFS, we can manage working on the large file systems.
How do you cherry pick a commit?
Using the cherry pick commit a specific commit ID, we can merge specific commit from one branch to the another branch.
Okay. How do you roll back to a previous commit? Sorry. Latest commit. How you will roll back? There is a previous commit. I want to roll back. Not a particular commit, but the latest commit.
Shall I
Um,
try, sir?
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
please.
So we need to use git reset hyphen hyphen mix command to move ahead of previous commit. It removes the changes from sorry, we git not git reset. We need to
Yes, you are
use
right.
git
You are right. Git reset hyphen hard.
hard. It will get back changes to from a staging area, but keep them in a working directory. It will not discard all the changes.
Sorry. Do you agree, Chetan? Yeah, Chetan. Do you agree with Praveen?
So
Yes.
shall I,
Uh,
shall I try once
actually,
again?
Yes, Praveen.
Could you please show me the question? How do you roll back to previous
how do you
commit?
roll back to a previous commit? It's
So
straightforward, simple. It is git reset hyphen hard, and the commit number will roll back to the previous commit
Git
without
reset
ra-
hyphen hard. You will give the commit as well.
no, sir.
no, sir. Just a git reset hyphen hard will get you back to the previous. It will roll you back to the previous commit.
Do you know the difference between git merge and git rebase?
Yes, sir. Git merge will merge well, the child branch with the parent branch, and git merge and git rebase. Git rebase uh, is something. It was also kind of merging, but in a linear format where it gives you a lot of option to get you with the interactive terminal, where you'll have a lot of options to. Where you will have an option to uh, drop any commit if it is not required, or edit them if it is required. So it depends on the requirement of the project and the develop. In a team environment, it is very good to use the git rebase commit command, where in git merge you will straightforward combine um, your child branch with your parent branch. But in git rebase you will have a lot of options, but it is very simple. It gives you it keeps the merge in a linear format.
Shall I try, sir?
Yes.
Sir, git must combine changes from a branch into the another branch by creating a new merge commit and keeping the branch history unchanged. On the other hand, git rebase moves or applies commits from a one branch to another branch base, rewriting the commit history and to make it a linear form.
Super. So Chetan, you need to explain like
Yeah,
this.
sure, sir.
How do you clean up stale branches? This is the new one. I can understand.
uh,
How do you enable code reviews using pull request? Do you know how to create a pull request? How you will create a pull
Yes, so
request?
sir,
we need to go to GitHub account and there is option called create a new pull request, and then we specify the when uh, the member of our company to reach that. hey, my this is my changes. Please review it and merge it to the develop branch. That's it, sir.
Code reviews.
Chetan,
Enable the code reviews. Pull
what is a
request.
pull request? Simple question.
Okay, pull request is any changes that we see. Pull request we do it on a daily basis, so every time when the changes happens during the team environment, so we use the command pull request to fetch any changes that has been happened and that needs to get downloaded, and use it for our uh, local repository and merge it to the local repository as well.
How do you rebase your branch with main?
How do you rebase your branch with me?
So we need to go back to the main branch.
Super.
That when we want to combine a rebase and use command git rebase and that branch like a feature xyz, and git rebase moved or combine a series of committed new base repository base commit, and this is useful for maintaining a linear commit history.
Okay, but how you will move to the main branch?
Git switch or git checkout of
Git
git
checkout.
checkout of git switch and git checkout both are options we have.
Okay,
Git checkout branch name or git checkout branch name.
okay, you are right. How do you track a new remote repository? Nothing but how you will add a new remote repository in your local system.
So git remote add
Using
origin and repo URL we need to use to
Super,
track the remote repository.
super. Chetan,
yes, sir, I agree with that.
okay. How do you resolve detached head?
So detach whenever we want to resolve detached problem, we need to specify the head. We need to specify firstly we need to specify where is my current head, and then after that we need to uh, detach our head to our whenever we want to whenever we want to head in branch or on a specific commit. I did not recognize that command
How do you
to
check
detach the head.
which branch you are on?
Git branch for to check the which branch we are on. Use command git branch. It will show the
List
it
of
will show
branches.
the all the branch, and there is a asterisk where we are on right now, currently working on.
Yes, you are right. Final question of today. How do you create a .git ignore file?
So we need to specify. Firstly, we need to create touch or vi as well. We need to specify dot firstly, and then git ignore. It will create a dot ignore file.
By using touch command or a cat command, we can by using a vim or a touch command, we can create the dot ignore git ignore file, and the file name itself will stay with dot git ignore file.
Okay, you have created a
And
git
it is
ignore file, but how you will specify the file?
Dot git ignore.
Okay, .git ignore is file already created. Now you want to
Yeah.
specify.
Okay, if it's dot class file that needs to be ignored
We need
in
to
the.
add this file.
We can use the vim
Yes.
command to get inside the dot
Yes.
get ignore, and so you can specify
Yeah.
whichever the file has the sensitive data or unnecessary which is not required, which can acquire the space. So you can just specify this file classifications. By doing that, you can the use the git ignore file more efficiently.
You are right. So how do you resolve a merge conflict? So you will get the merge conflict like this, right? Head, right? So
Yep.
you merge a branch and Git reports conflicts. Git indicates conflicting file. Open the file to see the conflict markers. Edit the file to resolve the conflict and keep the desired code. Then after you need to use git add, right? Git commit.
Git
So how do you undo the last commit without losing the changes? So you
git
accidentally
reset
commit
hyphen.
changes that aren't ready. So you can use git reset from soft. This keeps the changes in your staging area. How do you recover a deleted branch?
Git refrog.
So first, if you want to git reflog, you will see the history of changes, right?
Yeah.
So restore the branch, then git checkout minus b, right? Branch name, and then you have to
That's
use the commit of that particular commit.
oh, yep.
Then automatically you will move back, right? Then your branch will be, even though if you delete it, because everything whatever you do, everything will be right done as a
That,
commit. So if you move back that
yep.
commit, definitely you will be go back. So how do you ensure sensitive files are not pushed to the repository? So like for suppose if you want to add avoid committing .env or secrets, you need to go to .git ignore. Okay,
Yep.
then you can
And we
add
can
.env in the .git ignore. Then I can add commit. So if already committed, remove them. So how do you create a new branch and push it to remote? Git checkout minus b. It will create a new branch, right? And it will move to that
yeah.
particular branch. Create and switch to the branch. Push it
Create
to the
and
remote
switch to it.
repository. Git push origin. Sorry.
No, sir,
So how
nothing.
do you swash commits into one? Git replace minus I head right commit number. You can swash it by editing. So how do you tag a specific commit and push the tag? So git tag version 1.0 and you need to give the commit hash. Then you can use git push origin tag.
Yep. Sir, I have one doubt on the previous question, seventh one. Actually, to push the tag to the remote, we use the command git remote, git push remote origin and the tag name. Is that the right one, or just push git push origin and the tag name? Because
Git
I
git push origin and tag name. I
Yes,
think.
yes.
okay. The remote is
Here
not
we are
used here.
not pushing the branch. We are pushing the
Okay,
tag.
it's a command. Okay.
So what is the difference between git pull and git fetch? So git fetch downloads the changes from remote to your working local repo and doesn't merge them. Git pull fetches changes and automatically merges into the your current branch. So how do you revert a specific commit? You will use git log, git revert and the commit hash. How do you handle large files in Git? You can use Git LFS. Right. You can install that. How do you cherry pick a commit? Git cherry pick and the commit hash. How do you roll back to a previous commit? Git reset FNF hard. What is the difference between git merge and git rebase? Git merge creates a merge commit, right? Preserving the history. The rebase reverts the history to create the linear sequence of commits. So how do you clean up stale branches? So the repository has many unused branches. So delete a local branch, git branch minus d branch name, delete a remote branch, git push origin, minus delete branch name. Stay how to clean up stale branches, nothing but if there is any unused branches are there, right? If you want to delete it,
Yeah.
git branch minus d branch name. If you want to delete the GitHub branch, git push origin minus minus delete branch name. How do you enable code reviews using pull request? So you will push the changes. Okay, open a pull request on the GitHub or GitLab for code review. Then it will be accepted. Then automatically it will be merged. So how do you rebase your branch with main? Okay, you will check out to the feature branch. Okay, and you will do the rebase.
Yes.
How do you track a new remote repository? Right, git remote add origin repository URL, git push minus u origin main. So you accidentally check out your commit directly. Then you can create a new branch. Git checkout minus b new branch, or you can use git checkout. What are the branch name if you want to check out? You can able to do that. How do you check which branch you are on? You will use git branch. That's it. The active branch is highlighted. How do you create a .gitignore file? Nano.gitignore or touch.ignore. Inside that you will add some patterns. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I will stop the recording right away. Yeah, we are watching this video. If you are watching until now, please like this video and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.